Here is a shocking truth most women over 60 don't know. Our bodies are silently stealing 3% of our strength every year after 60. But here is what is even more surprising. This isn't the end of the story. I've witnessed women in their 70s and 80s not just reclaim their lost strength, but become stronger than they were in middle age. The secret lies in 7 specific movements I'm about to reveal in this video. Welcome back to Everyday Vital Path, your companion on the journey to building a fulfilling life at any age. There's a difficult truth we must face after the age of 60. With each passing year, our bodies quietly lose a portion of our strength, agility, and balance. Have you ever wondered if this decline is truly inevitable? Is giving up life's small joys like grocery shopping on your own, taking a walk in the park, or simply holding your grandchild just an unavoidable consequence of getting older? Today, I want to share a secret with you. Aging is not a life sentence. It's an invitation to act more wisely. And these 7 exercises are the key. They don't require a gym or expensive equipment. They are fundamental movements that can help us not just maintain, but actually reclaim our independence and self-reliance. Let's explore these 7 simple yet powerful tools together. If you find this video helpful, please remember to subscribe to the Everyday Vital Path channel. Your support motivates us to keep creating valuable content to help you and your loved ones walk the path of health with confidence and strength. Now, before we begin, I have a question for you. What do you believe is more important for sustaining your health after 60? A. An intense workout routine that's inconsistent. B. Or gentle movements that are maintained consistently every day? Please share your choice by commenting A or B below. I'm genuinely eager to hear perspectives from your own personal journey. Step ups. There's one question I hear more than any other from my patients. Women over 60. Doctor, how can I stay independent as I get older? And my answer often starts with something very simple. A single step. Let me tell you about Mary, a former patient of mine in her late 60s. Every time she came to the clinic, she gripped the handrail, struggling with each stair. She once confided in me, truthfully, "I'm afraid of stairs. They make me feel so fragile." Perhaps you've had a moment like Mary's? That feeling where a simple step can feel like a major barrier. But I want you to see it differently. Every step up, every time you lift your foot onto a stair, it's not just an exercise, it's a declaration. A declaration to yourself that says, "I'm still the one in charge of my life." Research here in the US has made it crystal clear. Your ability to climb stairs is one of the single strongest predictors of your long-term independence. It's not just about leg strength. It's about the symphony of a healthy heart, steady balance, and the confidence to move forward. So the next time you see a flight of stairs, don't see it as an obstacle. See it as an invitation. An invitation to get stronger, to reaffirm your capability, and to protect your most precious freedom, your freedom to move through life on your own terms. Number 2, balance training isn't just about preventing falls. It's about reclaiming your freedom. There's something subtle we often lose with the passing years. It's not memory or youthful vigor, but the confidence in our own footsteps. I once had a patient, Helen, aged 72. After slipping in the bathroom once, she gradually gave up her morning walks in the park, a place she once loved. She confided, "I'm not afraid of falling. I'm afraid of the feeling that I can no longer trust my own legs." Perhaps many of us have experienced that feeling, that moment of hesitation when stepping over a small puddle, or gripping the handrail tightly while going downstairs. It's not just a physical issue, it's the shrinking of the world around us. But I want you to see balance training differently. This isn't just about exercises to prevent falls. It's the key that unlocks the door to freedom. The freedom to continue doing what you love, traveling, playing with your grandchildren, or simply strolling through town alone, without worry. Science has shown that with just 10 minutes of balance practice each day, you can reduce your risk of falling by up to 40%. But more importantly, you're rebuilding trust in your own body. Every time you stand steady on one foot, it's an affirmation. I'm still in charge of my life. Think about it, the freedom to move is the most precious gift we can give ourselves during these years. And it starts with the simplest balance exercises. with statistics showing that 1 in 3 women over 65 experience a fall each year. Balance training can reduce this risk by up to 40%. This isn't just about safety, it's about helping you walk confidently, climb stairs, and enjoy life without fear. No 3. Never underestimate the power of spinal movement, the cat-cow flow. There is a fact about the spine that I often share with my patients every morning when we wake up. We're all slightly shorter than we were the night before. That's because the discs between our vertebrae lose hydration through the long night. But the miraculous thing is, after just a few gentle movements, our height returns to normal. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old patient who's been with me for years. Every morning, she used to feel stiff and experience back pain, having to twist and turn for a while before she could get out of bed. But since she started doing the cat-cow flow every morning, she told me, "Doctor, I feel like someone just oiled my joints." This exercise is like gently waking up your spine after a long sleep. Each rhythmic movement between the cat and cow positions not only helps lubricate your joints, but also serves as a reminder to your body, move with grace. Science has proven that this exercise improves spinal flexibility, reduces back pain, and enhances posture. But to me, what's most important is that it brings you connection with your own body. When you inhale and arch your back, exhale and round it, you're listening to your body at the deepest level. Just imagine, each morning, instead of rushing out of bed, you take 2 minutes to show love to your spine. Just 2 minutes, but that could be the most meaningful gift you give your body all day long. As a doctor, I can confirm this classic yoga movement has been proven by modern science to be extremely effective for maintaining disc health and counteracting age-related hunch posture. It's safe for most medical conditions, including osteoporosis, when performed correctly. No 4. Sarcopenia, the silent thief of your strength, you know? There is a quiet change that happens to many of us after 50. That doesn't get nearly enough attention. It's not something we see in the mirror immediately, but we feel it in small ways. That little extra effort it takes to get up from your favorite armchair. The grocery bags that feel just a bit heavier than they used to. The gradual slowing down we blame on just getting older. What if I told you this isn't inevitable? What if this slow fade of strength has a name, sarcopenia, and it has something we can actually do something about? I remember one of my patients, Robert, a vibrant 68-year-old who loved gardening. He came to me frustrated because he could no longer lift his favorite ceramic pots. "I feel like my body is betraying me," he said. That phrase stayed with me because so many people feel this way, yet nobody talks about this natural muscle loss that begins in our 30s and accelerates as we age. But here is what modern research shows us. While we lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after 30, this process is completely reversible at any age. Your muscles are waiting for the signal to grow strong again. They're like faithful friends who haven't forgotten how to support you. They just need to be reminded. Think of your muscles not just as strength, but as your personal mobility insurance policy. Every bit of muscle you maintain is another year of independence, another season of gardening, another vacation walking through beautiful places without assistance. The beautiful truth is this: your body wants to be strong. It's designed to respond to movement and challenge, no matter how many birthdays you've celebrated. The strongest muscle we have is our will to stay independent, and that one only grows stronger with use. No 5. The invisible strength in your hips that determines how you walk, side leg raises. There is a truth few people realize. Our walking posture after 60 isn't just determined by our legs, but by the invisible muscle groups in our hips. I often tell my patients that the hips are the conductor of our walking orchestra. I remember a patient named Barbara, 72 years old. She came to me complaining, "I feel unsteady when I walk, as if every step lacks confidence." When I observed her walking, I noticed her pelvis sagged slightly with each step, a classic sign of weakening gluteus medius. Perhaps you've noticed something similar in yourself, that feeling of swaying more when walking, or feeling less stable when suddenly changing direction. This seemingly simple side leg raises exercise is actually the key. Each time you lift your leg to the side, you're not just strengthening your hip muscles, more importantly, you're rebuilding the foundation for every step you take. It's like reinforcing the foundation of a house, something you can't see, but determines the entire structure's stability. Science has proven 90% of falls in older adults happen when they change direction or turn, not when walking straight. And this is exactly when the invisible strength in your hips comes into play. Just imagine, each time you perform a side leg raise, you're building a natural defense system for yourself. The miracle is that after just 4 to 6 weeks of consistent practice, you'll notice a clear difference in your walking posture. You'll walk with more decisive, steadier steps, and most importantly, with more confidence because, as I often say, true stability begins with the muscle groups we cannot see. The side leg raise targets the gluteus medius, a key muscle group for pelvic stability. During walking, weakness in this muscle leads to a waddling gait and increases the risk of falling when changing direction or avoiding obstacles. No 6. Think about the base system instead of isolated exercises, Over my years of practicing medicine, I've noticed something fascinating about how we approach health after 50. We tend to think in fragments. Today, I'll work on balance. Tomorrow, I'll do strength training, as if our bodies were separate departments in a company. But let me share what one of my patients, Susan, taught me. Susan came to me at 68, frustrated. She said, "I'm doing all the right exercises, but I still feel unsteady when I walk my dog in the evening." She had been treating each aspect of fitness as a separate task, like checking items off a grocery list. Does that sound familiar? That's when I introduced her to what I call the base system: balance, agility, strength, and endurance, not as individual components, but as an integrated approach. Think of it like a symphony orchestra, when balance, agility, strength, and endurance play together in harmony. That's when we create the beautiful music of confident movement. Here's the profound truth: life doesn't ask us to use these qualities separately. When you're carrying groceries up the stairs while talking to your grandson on the phone, you're using all 4 elements simultaneously. The base framework recognizes that our bodies work as complete systems, not isolated parts. What if, instead of counting repetitions, we focused on how each movement prepares us for life's beautiful moments? That squat isn't just a squat. It has practice for getting up from the floor to play with your grandchild. That balance exercise isn't just about standing on one leg. It is about maintaining your confidence while navigating a crowded room. The beauty of this approach is that it honors the wisdom of our bodies. We're not machines with separate parts. We're integrated beings designed for graceful, purposeful movement. And when we train this way, we're not just exercising. We're rehearsing for life. No 7. Consistency matters more than intensity. If I could share just one piece of wisdom about staying healthy after 50, it would be this: it's not about how hard you push yourself in a single workout, but about showing up for yourself day after day. I learned this lesson not just from medical textbooks, but from my patient, Mr. Henderson. Mr. Henderson used to come to my clinic every few months, frustrated that his weekend warrior routine, intense Saturday workouts followed by days of recovery, wasn't delivering the results he wanted. "I'm pushing myself so hard," he'd say. "Why aren't I getting stronger?" Then there was Mrs. Goldstein, who at 70 simply committed to walking around her block every single morning, rain or shine. Just 10 minutes. After 6 months, the changes were remarkable, not just in her physical health, but in her outlook on life. The science behind this is beautiful in its simplicity. Our bodies respond better to regular, gentle reminders than to occasional dramatic announcements. Think of exercise like planting a garden. You wouldn't flood your plants one day, then ignore them. For a week, you water them consistently, gently, and watch them grow steadily. Here's what I want you to consider. What if your goal wasn't to be perfect, but to be persistent? What if success looked like moving your body in some way, however modest, most days of the week? The strongest trees in the forest don't grow from occasional storms, they grow from consistent sunlight, regular rain, and steady nourishment. Your body is no different. The magic isn't in the intensity of any single workout, but in the cumulative power of showing up for yourself again and again. Remember, it's the small steps taken regularly that take you the farthest in this journey of healthy aging. We've journeyed together through these 7 essential exercises. They're not just ordinary physical movements, but truly keys that unlock the door to an active and fulfilling life after 60. Each exercise, from squats that help you rise and sit with ease, cat-cow flow that protects your spine, balance training that steadies your every step, step-ups for endurance, hip bridge that builds your foundation of strength, side leg raises for a steadier gait, to the base philosophy that harmoniously connects everything, all aim for one goal: to empower you. Remember, your body is designed to move, and every time you neglect it, you're inadvertently losing precious freedom. Age is not a barrier, but a reminder that it's time to listen to and care for ourselves more wisely and patiently. Health is not a destination, but a journey you build every day. Profound lesson and application. The lesson: consistency in small actions yields greater results than intense but irregular efforts. Your health and vitality are determined not by your chronological age, but by your biological age, which is shaped by how you live and move each day. How to apply it to your life: start small, but start now. Don't wait for a perfect tomorrow. Today, choose just one of the 7 exercises and do it for 5 minutes. Tomorrow, you can add another. Integrate into existing routines. Do a few cat-cow flows right after waking up, or practice balance training while waiting for water to boil. Make it a natural part of your day, not a task to check off. Focus on the feeling, not the burden. Instead of thinking, "Ugh, I have to exercise," tell yourself, "I am about to hydrate my spine," or "I am going to strengthen my legs for stability." This shift in mindset turns exercise from a chore into a gift. Call to action and channel subscription so we can learn and grow together. I'd love to hear from you directly. Please share with me and the Everyday Vital Path community by answering this quick question. After watching this video, which of the 7 exercises are you most excited to try, and why? Please comment your thoughts below. Every single one of your comments is not only valuable motivation for me, but can also inspire other viewers on the same journey. And if you found this information helpful, please don't hesitate to subscribe to the Everyday Vital Path channel and hit the notification bell. The journey to proactive health is a long one, and your support is the motivation for us to keep creating valuable content to help you and your family live joyfully and healthily every day. Thank you so much.